Our story begins in Africa, 5 million years ago, a world in transition, where the familiar and the unknown collide. This ancient land is alive with change, its landscapes shifting beneath the weight of time and climate. The climate is cooling, ice grips the distant poles, and lush rainforests that once blanketed the continent are shrinking, retreating before the advance of a new era. The world is growing colder and drier, and the very face of Africa is being redrawn. In their place, vast savannas of golden grass spread across the land, stretching as far as the eye can see. These open plains become the new heart of Africa, teeming with life and possibility. Acacia trees dot the landscape, their silhouettes standing against the horizon, while ancient woodlands cling to the winding riverbanks, offering shelter and shade to those who seek it. The environment is unpredictable. Long, relentless dry spells scorch the earth, turning soil to dust, only to be broken by sudden torrential rains that flood the plains and bring life surging back in an instant. Every season brings new challenges and opportunities. Survival now demands adaptability, new ways to find food, avoid danger, and move through open land. The creatures that thrive here must learn to read the land, to anticipate its moods, and to seize every chance for survival. Amid these sweeping changes, a remarkable primate emerges, venturing from the dwindling forests into the sunlit grasslands. This bold step marks the beginning of a new chapter in the story of life on Earth. This is not an ape clinging to trees, but something new, walking upright, scanning the horizon, and adapting to a world in flux. These early hominins are on the cusp of a journey that will ultimately lead to us. Here, the first act of the human story begins, a tale of survival, transformation, and the relentless drive to adapt. In small groups, these pioneers face the unknown together, forging bonds that will shape the destiny of our species. The stage is set for evolution's boldest experiment, as the forces of nature and time shape the path ahead. The story of humanity is about to unfold, written in footprints across the ancient Earth, and in the courage of those who dared to step into the unknown. Meet Australopithecus, a small family group moving through the tall grass. These early hominins are among the first of our ancestors to step boldly into the open savanna, venturing beyond the safety of the trees. Their journey is both a daily struggle and a quiet revolution. They walk upright on two legs, a revolutionary leap, bipedalism. This new way of moving sets them apart from other primates, freeing them to explore new environments and adapt to a changing world. Their bodies blend old and new, long arms for climbing, but hips and legs reshaped for walking. They are built for both the trees and the ground, a living bridge between two worlds. Upright posture frees their hands to carry food, hold young, and, one day, wield tools. This simple change opens up endless possibilities, allowing them to gather more, travel farther, and care for each other in new ways. Their heads rise above the grass, spotting danger and opportunity from afar. With a higher vantage point, they can see predators lurking or find distant sources of food and water. But standing tall also makes them visible to predators. Every step into the open is a risk. The savanna is a place of both promise and peril, demanding constant vigilance and quick thinking. The shrinking forests force them to adapt, foraging for roots, tubers, insects, and small animals. Their diet is varied and opportunistic, shaped by the challenges of their environment. They are not hunters, but resourceful survivors, learning to exploit a changing world. Every meal is hard-won, and every discovery is a lesson passed down through generations. Each day is a test of cleverness and memory. They must remember safe paths, hidden dangers, and the locations of food and water, relying on their growing intelligence. Their journey is driven by necessity, shaping the path toward humanity. Every step forward is a step into the unknown, forging a legacy that will echo through time. The seeds of innovation are sown in their struggle. Simple acts, using a stick, sharing food, hint at the creativity that will one day define our species. Australopithecus is more than an ape. They are pioneers. Their courage and adaptability light the way for all who follow. The future begins with them. From these humble beginnings, the story of humanity unfolds. For Australopithecus, danger is everywhere. Saber-toothed cats like Dinosaurus lurk in the grass, ambushing with deadly precision. Giant crocodiles haunt the rivers, making every drink a gamble with death. Even the skies threaten, as birds of prey target the young and vulnerable. Survival depends on vigilance, group living, and the safety of trees at night. The group is their shield. Many eyes spot danger, and warning calls buy precious seconds. Loud cries and coordinated action can drive predators away. Fear forges powerful bonds, teaching cooperation and trust. Every day is a lesson in survival, shaping their instincts and social ties. The ever-present threat of predators molds their behavior and their minds. In this crucible, the roots of human cooperation take hold. Together, they endure. Fear is their greatest teacher. Necessity sparks invention. Early hominins begin to use found objects, sticks for digging, stones for cracking nuts, and bones. These simple tools unlock new food sources, like marrow and buried tubers. Tools become weapons. A branch is a club, a stone is a missile. For the first time, they are not defenseless. This leap is mental as much as physical. Seeing a rock as a tool requires foresight and learning. Knowledge spreads by imitation. The young watch and learn from elders. Culture begins. A shared pool of survival skills, passed down through generations. The dawn of technology has arrived. With each new tool, they reshape their world and themselves. Dusk falls on the savannah as a group of Australopithecus heads for the trees. Suddenly, two hyenas block their path. Panic surges, but the dominant male stands his ground, puffing up and roaring. Others join, forming a defiant line between the predators and the vulnerable. A branch becomes a club, a stone is hurled. Noise and aggression replace flight. The females add piercing screams, creating a wall of sound. The hyenas hesitate, confused by this united front. After tense moments, they retreat into the grass. The hominins have not fought, but they have survived. Together, their courage and cooperation turn the tide. Each victory against fear strengthens their bonds. They learn that unity is their greatest weapon. Survival is a shared triumph. Intelligence, not just strength, is key to survival. In the vast and unpredictable world of early hominids, quick thinking and adaptability often meant the difference between life and death. The ability to remember, to learn, and to anticipate danger or opportunity was as vital as any physical trait. Australopithecus learns from experience, remembering which berries are poisonous, where water hides in the dry season. Each lesson is hard-won, sometimes at great cost, but these memories become the invisible tools that help them survive. Over time, these mental maps of the landscape and its dangers are refined and passed on. Knowledge is shared through action. The young imitate elders, learning what to eat and where to find it. This silent teaching, through observation and mimicry, is the first classroom. It is here that the seeds of culture are sown, as each generation builds upon the wisdom of the last. Cooperation is essential. Scavenging a carcass or defending against predators requires teamwork. Alone, an individual is vulnerable, but together, they can achieve what none could do alone. Working as a group, they can access food sources and defend themselves more effectively. Loud displays drive off threats. Quick hands gather food for all. These coordinated efforts are not just instinct, they are learned strategies, honed by experience and shared through the group. Social living creates a collective memory, a shared intelligence. Through gestures, sounds, and close bonds, information flows between individuals, weaving a network of knowledge that strengthens the group as a whole. Food is shared, danger is faced together, and the group endures where individuals might fail. In moments of crisis, unity becomes their shield, and generosity their glue. This social fabric is their greatest adaptation. It is the invisible thread that binds them, allowing them to thrive in a world full of challenges. Through memory and cooperation, they build the foundation for culture. Every shared experience, Every lesson passed down becomes a building block for the future. Every lesson learned is a step toward the future. The young watch, listen, and practice, carrying forward the legacy of their ancestors. The group's strength lies in unity and shared knowledge. In the harshest times, it is this bond that ensures their survival and progress. Together, they are more than the sum of their parts. Their combined wisdom and cooperation create something entirely new, a community with a memory and a future. The roots of humanity grow deeper, nourished by memory, strengthened by cooperation, and reaching ever further into the unknown. Life is harsh and unforgiving. Hunger is constant, drought and scarcity threaten survival. The young and old are most at risk. Loss is a familiar companion. Injury or illness can mean death. There are no medicines, no second chances. Pain and struggle are daily realities, but so is resilience. Social bonds are strong. The loss of a member is deeply felt. Grief and memory shape their lives, even as they press on. Only the most resourceful and cooperative survive to pass on their traits. Hardship drives evolution, favoring bigger brains and stronger social ties. Through suffering, they forge the path forward. Their endurance paves the way for all who follow. As dusk falls, we witness the seeds of humanity. They are not masters of their world, but they endure. Upright posture, free hands, and growing minds hint at future greatness. Every act of cooperation, every shared meal, strengthens the traits that will define their descendants. Simple tools mark the dawn of technology, a leap that will echo through time. Evolution continues. Brains grow, bodies change, new species arise. Australopithecus will vanish, but their legacy endures. They are not failures, but pioneers, vital links in the human chain. Their courage and ingenuity set the stage for all that follows. The journey of humanity begins with their first steps. They are the bridge from past to future. Today, we look back and see our ancestors' struggle as our own. Their courage and cooperation remain our greatest strengths. The journey from Australopithecus to modern humans was long, with many dead ends, but the line endured. We inherit their resilience, their drive to survive, and their capacity for innovation. Our cities, art, and science all began with these small, determined creatures. Their need to find food drove invention. Their fear of predators forged unity. They laid the groundwork for culture not to conquer, but to survive. Their story is the dawn of humanity, our own beginnings. We are shaped by their struggles, connected by an unbroken chain of life. The power of endurance and cooperation is our greatest legacy.